I've always believed that the best planning system is the one that works for you. So sometimes we say that we are going to do a certain thing in January, and then come February, we just realize that it's not really working out for us. And it's okay to adjust certain things, take out certain things, and just really hone in on our system and focus on what works for us without getting too distracted with all the pretty things that we see on social media. So that is kind of what happened to me in this, in this new year. I really wanted to be a one planner person. I love the Hobonichi and I really wanted it to work. I wanted to have everything in there and just use that. But I really just figured out that for me, what works best is to have two planners in my system. And it's okay. I've always used two planners, a smaller one and then a bigger one. So my Hobonichi is not going anywhere. I absolutely love that planner. And I will do another video sharing with you how I use both systems. But for the purpose of this video, I just want to focus on my ring planner. So I did start off the year with a ring planner because I realized at the end of last year that I needed to. But I wanted something very small and slim and portable. So I started the year off with the Filofax Compact. I do have a setup video that I will share with you guys in the description box below, but that really didn't work out for me. I was still missing something. So that is when I just decided to set up a ring planner, a full-on ring planner with everything that I will need. But I really struggled because, if I'm being honest, I get really overwhelmed with ring planners. I think they have a lot of great things to offer, but for me personally, it can get overwhelming and it can get expensive. Like, I tend to see something pretty and want it. So the fact that I am able to do that and just add all the things into my planner is just something that really doesn't work for me. So I really was hesitant to just set up a ring planner. But then I remembered that at the beginning of last year in 2021, I was in this planner. So this is an A6 Giglio Campagna. So Giglio is a leather company that sells all different size of planners. And this one is the A6. I will open it up and give you a full-on walkthrough of everything that's inside. But this is one of the planners that I have kept since day one when I started using rim planners. I've sold different planners, but this one has always stayed for a few reasons. One, because of the color. I absolutely adore this black cover. The texture, it is super soft. And the size, I really love the A6 size. So I was in this planner for 5 months at the beginning of 2021. So I knew that it was going to work out. So I didn't want to spend a ton of money setting up a full-on planner. So I really went back and shopped my stash. So I'm going to share with you all the things, the shops and everything, a detailed setup of this planner, but just know that a lot of these things are from a couple of years back, so they may not be in stock, especially the Elmon Paper Co. inserts. But other than that, I will let you know where everything is from. Like I mentioned before, this is an A6 Giglio Campagna. So what makes this a Campagna is that it has a big back pocket here on the back. And then it also has ring protectors, which from Giglio, I think that only the A6 Campagna comes with the ring protectors, and then the fly leaf comes with a pen loop. So this style of agenda has 2 pen loops, which to me that is a plus, because you can see here that I have my pen clipped in here. I always clip my pens. I rarely put them in, with the barrel. I always clip them. I just feel that it doesn't stretch out the pen loop. And then the mild liner that I'm using, and that it is my absolute favorite forever and ever. I have tried other shades of gray Tombos, but this one is always a keeper. It's the N89. So this one fits very comfortably in the second pen loop. So I just keep it there. Okay, so let's talk about the setup. As you can see, it is very minimal. That is something that I've always liked about my planners, whether it's ring or book bound. I don't put a lot of deco. If I do, it has to serve a purpose. So here, the Gilio Agenda has 1, 2, 3, 4 card slots. It has one here, and one here. So it has 3 tall like pockets here on the side. And what I have here are the Pampas mini dots and squares and all the little stickers that come in this pack from Paper Panda. I am actually using these solely for decor, but I do have another order that's scheduled to arrive tomorrow. So I will have a different set of these to use because I do love these, but I really like the way that just my pockets look like this. So I'm going to keep these just for decor, but again, they're going to be functional because I will have a set that I will use here. So these dots, these are the clear date dots on transparent paper, sticker paper by Papery Planning, and I use these to date my inserts. My inserts in my weekly are undated, so you'll see how I use these. So I have several of these little sheets, and I just keep 3 here, and I will use them in my weekly. And then I have a set of these labels from Papery Planning as well. All the stickers that I'm going to use in here are going to be functional stickers from Sweet Caress, Papery Planning, and Paper Panda. I do have a lot of their stickers, so I want to use them in this planner. Even though I am not going to keep these inserts, I do want them to look pretty because it inspires me. I gravitate towards pretty paper, and if it's all set up nice and organized and clean, I am more likely to open my planner. So I have a couple of the stickers here from Papery Planning. These colors are new. This is nude, and then I don't remember what colors these are, but they're like a light taupey and a light gray. So I love these 3 together. So I just took out a couple of the stickers that I wanted to use in February and placed them there. So here in this pocket, I just have some sticky notes from Paper Panda. I like to keep a couple, but I don't want the sticky to get yucky, so I just put them like this. I just put them back to back and stick them here. I had more, but I've used them, so I have here the little pack, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more since I have them here. Okay. And then here, I don't have anything. Again, just because when I open my planner, I don't want it to look cluttered and not organized. Then here on the fly leaf, I have an ollie clip. I can't remember the color, but this was a collab with Cloth and Paper. I don't know if this is still available. I know Ollie Clip has several different like neutral shades in her shop on Etsy. And I don't know if I mentioned the pen that I'm using. So I used the Sarasa Mark On in 0.4, and this is the one that I also use on the Tomo River paper in my Hobonichi. So I have printed out a lot of the inserts, and I print out on 32-pound HP paper. And that's the paper that I've always used, and it works out great for me. Okay, so now I have this card, this little card pocket dashboard from Catspresso Co. And here's where you see that I have the other sets of the little stickers from Paper Panda. So again, this is the only deco, even though, you know, it is functional because I will have here the ones that I'm going to use. The ones that you will see here are never going to be used because they're decorative. So that's the only type of decoration that I do. Okay, next I have this just a plastic sheet. This is actually, it came in a set of folders. They're just like little folders that you can put in your papers for presentation. So I just cut them to size and I use it to protect my vellum. So here is where the actual, the inserts and everything starts. These vellum, the dashboards are all Elmon Paper Co. and they are from a previous collection that she had on her website. They are no longer available, but they are my absolute favorite. So I was so happy when I found them in my stash because I had ordered so many different things from that collection. And I think it was called the Blush collection, if I'm not mistaken. So it was a nice surprise to see that I had dashboards for every single one of the sections that I have in this planner. Okay, so speaking of the sections, I only have 4. So I have 4 top tab dividers. These are the glass dividers from Cloth and Paper, and I don't need any more sections. 1, that's why I only have 4. And 2, I don't like having side dividers because they bump into my pen loop. The ones from Cloth and Paper are a little bit wider. I mean, if you have, narrower dividers, I have seen A6 Gilios with side dividers, but the ones that I had in my stash were these. So I've never, I did use for a little bit some labeled dividers, but Cloth and Paper. But again, I didn't want it to bulk up my planner. That's the other thing. These dividers are not thin. There's definitely thinner dividers out there, so they will bulk up your planner and take space when it comes to inserts. So I wanted to make sure that I had as many inserts as I could put in here so I wouldn't have to be printing and cutting, because that is something that's a huge turnoff for me when it comes to ring planners. Okay, so this is the first dashboard and it says reset, realign, and restart. It's on vellum. And then this, I do think that this is still available. It is one of my absolute favorite dashboards from Elmon Paper Co. And I have them everywhere in all the sizes of planners that I've used. I've always had these dashboards. Then first I start off with my inbox. So it is February 2022, and this is when I started this planner. In January, I was using the Personal Compact, so I just went ahead and started in February. I am not back planning or anything like that. So I just have a sheet of paper. These are from no, they're not Infinite Lotus. They might be Simple and Trendy Co. actually. So they're just grid paper, and I just have a brain dump, running to-do list. This is the place that when I think of something, that an idea, a notes that I want to take, a task that I need to accomplish this month, this is where that comes in. And I know that then I will look back at this list and migrate different things depending on where they need to go. So a very simple inbox, no dashboard that says inbox, no nothing. I wanted it to be as minimal and as streamlined as possible. Okay, so then we have the first section, and it's the first top tab divider. And it has a vellum dashboard that says yearly planner. And then I have here the 2022 quarterly overview by Rosie Papeterie. And I am going to use this section. It has 3 months on each side. And then it says date and event. And what I'm going to do is I am going to use little dot stickers to mark the dates. And then here I'm going to put birthdays. I'm going to put big events, and I'm going to put trips. So that's what's going to go in here. And by big events, I mean also like the boys' homeschool field trips and things that are not something that happens on a weekly basis and it's not part of our everyday routine. Okay, so next I have the monthly planner. So this is another vellum dashboard by Elmon Paper Co. And then I have all of my monthlies are from Rosie Papeterie. So I got the month on 2 pages actually. And I had initially put in the month on 1 page, but I wanted to try something different. And I'm like, let's try the month on 2 pages in A6 size. I've never tried this layout in a small size, and it's working out great. So again, I did not back plan for January. Don't need to do that because I have all of my January stuff in my Hobonichi. But for February, I did start planning out my month. So here I'm going to have what is like the title of what is happening. And then here I'm just going to use stickers to mark the days. So I will say, for example, Wednesday the 2nd, what did I have? I had dinner with my friend Kat. So that is what's here. And then once it's happened, I just cross it off with the Tombow. And then I use also little page flags to mark off things that I have just scheduled and I haven't had time to write down in my list section. I'm curious to see if I'm gonna need more space here, because I did go ahead and put this big sticker here, but we'll see. If I do need space, I won't put a sticker. Like, this planner is really, the main purpose is functionality and to help me get my things done. Okay, so then in the back of the inserts, it says priority. It has the current month here, a calendar, important dates, date description, bills, date, company, and amount, which I don't think this is enough space for our monthly bills. I wish we only had these bills. So I'm not really going to use this. We use an Excel spreadsheet, so this will be empty. But this is really nice, and I'm going to use it for our homeschool field trips. Actually, now that I'm talking this through, I think that I'm going to leave the overview for birthdays and trips, and to track like when Andres is out of town. And then here I'm going to use it for homeschool field trips and classes. And then here we have the birthdays. And then here a running to-do list. Okay, so I have the entire year here, all 12 months. And again, I am not going to add any more dashboards. I thought for a quick second to add the pretty sterling ink dashboards, or also Paper Test has beautiful freebies as well, but I didn't want to be adding more stuff. I wanted it to be set from the get-go and super minimal. So I don't know, I might go back to one of those dashboards, but for now, this is how it's going to be. Okay, so next we get into the weeklies. The weekly planner cover page. And then I had purchased at the beginning of last year, I think, so 2021 or the end of 2019, a whole bunch of already printed inserts from Elmon Paper Co. Let me show you what they look like empty. So I have two different styles. Unfortunately, I went back to see if she had these available in a different collection, but she doesn't have this exact same layout, which I absolutely love. But there's a lot of other layouts that she's released this year and are also very functional. So this one is just, it's back to back like this. It says weekly plan, and then it has 4 priorities and then a box. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It is undated. And then here there's 2 lists, boxes for 2 lists, a box for a quote or anything else that you might want, and then grid for notes. And I am using it. I'm using very minimal stickers, and I have here the 4 things that need to be my focus for the week. I have added the month, because this is the first week of February. These are clear stickers from Paper Panda. And then I just write down the most important things that are happening that day and that are not part of our everyday routine. So I won't have here, you know, things that are just reoccurring, which are mostly the boys' homeschool activities. So I have those here. So I just added a little sticker from Papery Planning. I am obsessed with these little icon stickers. And I have here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, speech, the day that they have speech, tutoring, the day that they have tutoring, their homeschool classes, I have them here, tennis class, and their PE. So that is how I'm doing that. And then here I have personal task list and then home task list. And then here in the middle, I've used it to mark the 2 videos that I want to release for YouTube. And then I have 3 little dots in with the Tombow, one for when I film, when I have edited, and when it's been published. And that's how I'm using this. So this is the next week, so the week of February 7th, and then the blank sheets. So I have 2 different sets because this is the other set. So it has 4 lists here and the same weekly setup, and then it has a notes page. So I have here 20 weeks, which is amazing. I am so excited that I had 20 weeks and that 20 weeks fit in these rings. I don't remember if I mentioned, but these are 23 millimeter rings. Okay, next we have my 3rd section, again divided by a little vellum, piece of vellum that says daily planner. This is how I've been using it. So I am going to be daily planning here for the most part, and then just moving to my Hobonichi the things that I want to remember, and I will add them in my weekly layout. Again, I'm not going to get into how I'm going to use them both. I will do a separate video, but I've already figured it out and I am really excited because I think it's going to work. I didn't want to, add the same thing over and over again or just feel overwhelmed with having to rewrite everything. So I will rewrite a couple of things, but it's going to be in my Hobonichi, more of like a memory keeping style and after the fact. So this is going to be where I plan and start my week. And these inserts are from Rose Papeterie. They are the task daily inserts. I'm sorry, the list daily inserts. So it has today, the schedule 7 to 9, and it has a space by the half hour, which I love. Priorities, 2 different to-do lists and notes. So I am using these for personal and then home to-do list, and then just any notes that I need to list, just like something that I need to have, handy, or I need to just remember. So I have added, actually, I think I have the entire month of February. So I am really excited again that I'm able to add a lot of inserts in here and I won't need to be printing and cutting. Okay, next, last but not least, I have this notes section, and this is a dashboard from Cloth and Paper, and it says change happens in small steps and little leaps. I love the color and I just love the quote. So this was from a sub box many years ago. Not years, I think it was last year. It might have been 2019. I don't remember. Okay, next in my notes section, I have a little bit of everything, but it is something that I need and I was missing. And the first thing is this fold out from Peanuts Planner Co. And this is the day specific tasks. And I am using it to track our, like my, homeschool, my house chores. And I have added here Saturday for the boys' chores, like their big chores. But for the most part, this is what I need to get done on a weekly basis in order for the house not to be a mess. And if I'm being honest, a lot of these things, I don't know why, for the past 3 weeks, I have felt that I cannot catch up. So this insert, oh my goodness, I am definitely going to put it to use because it's just going to help me keep track. And there's just something to be said about checking things off that for me, it's super helpful. So there's a lot of things that are already part of my routine. Like I do the laundry on Mondays, but then I really wanted to not have a lot of stuff to do on the weekends. So I've kind of split up the majority of the chores Monday through Friday, and then just left Saturday for a couple of chores for the boys. And then the clean the backyard and clean the porch, it's not something that happens on a weekly basis. And this is something that Andres does. So it's just, keeping up with it. So I have this fold out here and it says day specific tasks 1 through 26. So the first 26 weeks of the year. And then on the other side, 27 through 52 for the entire year. So that's that. And then I have grocery list. We need to go grocery shopping today because we have no food. So I started out my list already. And then I just have some notes pages and some extra of these little half sheets. These are from Cloth and Paper. And then these are the same ones that you saw at the beginning. So from Simple and Trendy Co. And I just started writing down my videos for February. So then I'll just check them off once they've been published. And then this is a page lifter from Foxy Fix. And then here in the back, I have more icons from Papery Planning that I absolutely love. I am obsessed with these little icons. And then I have some of the dot stickers from Paper Panda. These are the mini dots. And I'm always gonna keep here the stickers that I'm gonna be using for that month because I don't wanna, get overwhelmed with all the stickers that I have. And then I wanna make sure that I rotate them so I can use them all. And then here I have some transparent stickies and then my library card and some gift cards that I need to go spend. And then here I have here checks on this side. And then I have Sweet Caress, Papery Planning, and then Paper Panda. So these are the ones that I used to label, and then I just took out a couple of stickers that I want to use this month. And that's it. So this is how I've set up my A6. I am really excited. I've been using this planner. I'm going to start my second week. But I think it's going to work out great. I think it's definitely something that I was missing in my planning system. So I will be sharing more plan with me's in here. I'll share pictures of after the pen on Instagram. So, yep, I am back in rings. My friends Con and Connie, I think they probably had a bet going on how long I was gonna keep saying, I'm never gonna be back in rings. So I don't know. If you guys had a bet, let me know. But yep, they said that I would be back by February. And honestly, actually, what made me say, forget it, I need a whole ring planner was when I saw my friend Kat's planner this past week when we went to dinner. I absolutely loved her planner. So I'm like, yep, I gotta get back into rings. Okay, guys, well, this is my A6 ring planner setup. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing and sticking around. I share videos on a weekly basis. Okay, guys, have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you next time. Take care, stay safe and healthy. Bye.